Republic Act 11465 is an act appropriating funds for the operation of the government of the Republic of the Philippines from January 1 to December 31, 2020, and for other purposes. This bill authorizes the appropriation of funds for the operation of the national government, the local government units, and government-owned and controlled corporations for fiscal year 2020. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you very much, Executive Secretary Salvador Majaldea, Senate President Vicente Soto, Senator Bongo, Senator Cynthia Villar, Senate Majority Leader Miguel Zubiri, Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano, Deputy Speaker El Rey Villaferte, Majority Leader of the House Ferdinand Martin Romualdez, House Minority Leader Bienvenido Abante, House Appropriations Committee Chairperson Isidro Ungab, DBM Secretary Wendell Abisado, and DF Secretary Carlos Dominguez III.
May we now call on Executive Secretary Salvador Majaldea to introduce the President.
Magandang hapon po sa kanilang lahat. Ang Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas, Mayor Rodrigo Duterte.
Kindly sit down. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. I have here a prepared speech. I may or I may not read it, for there's a more overriding matter that has to be taken up today. May I just introduce the friends of the Filipino people, the Senate President Vicente Soto III, and the other honorable members of the Senate, House Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano, and the other members, the honorable members of the House of Representatives, Executive Secretary Salvador Majaldea, and other members of the Cabinet, Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Basahin ko na lang muna siguro. Nakakahiya naman sa gumawa nito. Pawis rin ito. I am pleased to join you today as we welcome the new year with hope, much hope for the future of our nation. The passage of the 2020 General Appropriations Act is proof that invaluable help of both houses in Congress, this government can effectively work together the enactment of key legislative measures that will support our development agenda in the next 2.5 years. Representing almost 20% of our projected GDP for 2020, this year's 4.1 trillion budget will support our vision for a more peaceful and progressive Philippines. An upper income middle, peaceful and progressive Philippines, an upper bracket of earners who can make a difference, has already cut poverty rate by just 14% and achieve a 7.5% GDP growth for 2022. As in previous years, we will continue to allot a great portion of the national budget for infrastructure development and other social services, programs that will directly touch the lives of our people. We will spend 38% of the budget to fund programs on education, healthcare, housing, and social welfare. To further boost our thriving economy, we will likewise invest 29% of the budget infrastructure, tourism, trade, job generation, and agriculture. We will also allocate 11% of the budget for debt servicing with the ultimate goal of bringing down government debt to just 39% of the GDP by 2022. Let me take this opportunity to thank Congress for supporting this administration's sound fiscal policies through the continued adoption of the cost budgeting system and the full implementation of the comprehensive tax reform program. I likewise recognize the invaluable contribution of the men and women of the Department of Budget and Management under the leadership of Secretary Abisado for his efforts in crafting this year's budget. As we look forward to another productive year for this administration, I ask Congress and our civil society partners, as well as my fellow civil servants in the executive department, to remain driven towards our collective goal of providing a more comfortable life for our people. Together, let us ensure that every peso in the budget will never be used to support the selfish greed of the few, but spent exclusively for the benefit and the service of the Filipino taxpayers. Maraming salamat po.